everybody, my name is Seshita Jamzaki and today I'll be reciting a poem by William Butler Yeats, who was an Irish poet, and his one of most famous poems is The Lake Isle of Innisfree. So I'll be reciting that poem. So let's begin. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles meat. 9 bean rows I'll have there, and a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. So, in this first stanza, here the poet W.B. Yeats, he is telling us about his keen interest in going to Innisfree. Innisfree is a place in Ireland, and there it is so peaceful, and that in that peaceful area the poet wants to go there and build a small cabin for himself, which is made up of sticks and clay, and there he'll be having a plantation of beans, and also he'll be making hive for the honeybees, and he'll be living alone in the bee-loud glade, meaning the place where he can hear the honeybees buzzing all around. So he is saying that he would love to be in a place where there will be greenery, plantations, there will be a lot of nature with him, where there will be peace. So, moving on. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There, midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet swing. So here, the poet is telling more about Innisfree, where he shall have peace, and he is trying to personify, and he is trying to compare the morning to where the cricket, a peaceful place where the cricket sings, and he is personifying it by saying that dropping from the vales of the morning. So two colors here, glimmer meaning golden and purple is mentioned here, meaning that purple is referring to a bit of spirituality, and golden it refers to the warmth and the life present all around. So there, midnight's all a glimmer. So this sentence here means that at midnight we can see the fireflies. So those fireflies, they will be glimmering and shimmering all around. So that will make it much more lively. And in the noon, there will be a purple glow. So that purple glow, it is resembling spirituality, the connection between one and the supreme God, the supreme entity above. And the evening will be full of the linnet and insects' wings. So meaning that the place of Innisfree will be totally different from where he has been living his whole life, meaning it will be full of tranquility. So, moving on. I will arise and go now, for always night and day. I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey. I hear it in the deep heart's core. So this is the last stanza, stanza 3, the third stanza of the poem, and it is the conclusion stanza of this poem, where the poet is saying that while I stand on the roadway, meaning that he has been living his life in the city, so from there also he is hearing this calling in his heart, he is hearing this calling of going to Innisfree, of going to a place where there is calmness all around, where there is no chaos and hustle bustle continuously going on, there is no rush which the poet is finding in the city. So that's why he's saying, I will arise and I will go now. For all night and day, there's a lot of unorderliness there, and there's a lot of chaos. So he wants to go to a nice place full of peace, full of calm, a bit of seclusion from the people, a place where he can be himself alone, but he can be happy. So this was the poem by W.B. Yeats titled The Lake Isle of Innisfree, and it's a beautiful poem written by him, which tells us about the contrasting environments between a city life and life that one can find in a village, or the life in while you're in the lap of nature. So there's a lot of places in India also, and we can find the contrast there too, in the village and in the city, where in the village life the whole pace of life is totally different from the city. It's like people have time for each other, people are at their own pace, they're enjoying life, there's a freshness there. And then every year I go to my grandparents' house once in every year, and there I find it's totally different from what I'm experiencing in the city. But I would like to conclude by saying that one may find the village life much more better, or one may find the city life better, because it depends on you only, that if you are liking the hustle and bustle, the continuously rush and the fast paced life, or you are liking the slow, soothing environment that one can find in the village areas. So, well, I'll say that life must be full of surprises, and I think that life should be continuously going up and down and full of adventures. Well, so that was all for today. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you liked the poem recitation of mine. And for more videos like these, please subscribe my channel, like my video, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much.